The hushed gallery, the scent of old wood, the weight of history, museums, temples of creation, storehouses of stories whispered across centuries. We enter their hallowed halls with a sense of reverence. The air hums with the ghosts of artists past, their dreams and aspirations woven into every brushstroke, every sculpted curve. Our eyes, accustomed to the digital deluge of the modern world, adjust to the soft glow illuminating ancient canvases. Each piece, a window into a different time, a different world. We marvel at the skill, the artistry, the sheer audacity of human expression. But museums are not just repositories of the past. They are living, breathing entities, and like all living things, they are susceptible to the unexpected. The occasional cough echoing through the silence, a stray ray of sunlight momentarily blinding, the rustle of a guidebook breaking the spell. And sometimes, just sometimes, the unexpected takes a more tangible form. A misplaced foot, a dropped camera, a moment of distraction, and history collides with the present, often with dramatic consequences. These are the stories of those collisions, those moments when art met accident. When Priceless meets Oops, museum mishaps. They make headlines, spark outrage, and sometimes elicit a wry chuckle. But beneath the surface lies a serious issue: the vulnerability of our cultural heritage in an increasingly unpredictable world. Take the case of the visitor who tripped over his own shoelaces, sending a 300-year-old Chinese vase crashing to the floor, or the art enthusiast who leaned in a little too close to admire a delicate sculpture, only to accidentally snap off a finger. These incidents, often born of carelessness or a lack of awareness, serve as stark reminders of the delicate balance between accessibility and preservation that museums strive to maintain. They highlight the inherent tension between sharing these treasures with the public and safeguarding them for future generations. The stories of these mishaps, though sometimes amusing in their absurdity, underscore the importance of vigilance and respect within the museum walls. The $10 million Pollock and the Careless Stumble. Jackson Pollock. Abstract expressionism's enfant terrible. His drip paintings, chaotic yet mesmerizing, command astronomical sums. In 2006, one such masterpiece, number 14, met an untimely end, courtesy of a clumsy visitor. The setting, a private viewing at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. The culprit, a guest who, distracted by the art and conversation, took a fateful step backward. The result? A gash in the canvas, a collective gasp from the art world, and a flurry of finger-pointing. The immediate aftermath was one of shock and disbelief. How could a work of such value be so easily damaged? The incident sparked a debate about museum security, visitor behavior, and the challenges of protecting art in an age of selfies and social media. Fortunately, number 14 was insured. Painstaking restoration efforts followed, returning the painting to its former glory. But the incident served as a stark reminder of the fragility of even the most valuable artworks. The unfortunate sneeze heard around the gallery. Not all museum mishaps involve dramatic crashes or clumsy stumbles. Some unfold with the quiet devastation of a sneeze. In 2006, a visitor to Cambridge's Fitzwilliam Museum learned this the hard way. Standing before a 17th century vase, he felt a sneeze coming on. Unable to stifle it in time, he unleashed a sneeze of epic proportions. The result? The vase, valued at £50,000, lay in pieces on the gallery floor. The incident, widely reported in the media, sparked a wave of sympathy for the hapless visitor. After all, who hasn't fallen victim to an ill-timed sneeze? But it also highlighted the unpredictable nature of museum mishaps. The Fitzwilliam Museum, known for its sense of humor, took the incident in stride. The vase, meticulously reassembled, now bears a small plaque commemorating its sneezing-induced ordeal. Sometimes, the greatest threat to art comes not from careless visitors, but from well-intentioned efforts to preserve it. The world of art restoration is fraught with challenges, where one wrong move can have irreversible consequences. In 2012, a seemingly routine cleaning of Picasso's The Actor took a disastrous turn. A museum employee, using a high-pressure air hose, accidentally tore a 6-inch gash in the canvas. The incident sent shockwaves through the art world. How could a simple cleaning procedure result in such catastrophic damage? The answer lay in a combination of human error, inadequate training, and a lack of proper oversight. The restoration process was long and arduous, taking over a year to complete. The incident served as a stark reminder of the delicate nature of art conservation and the importance of meticulous care and expertise. The aftermath of art accidents. The immediate aftermath of a museum mishap is often chaotic. Gasps, whispers, a flurry of activity as staff rush to assess the damage and secure the area. But what happens next? In some cases, the damage is irreparable. A shattered vase, a torn canvas, a broken sculpture, these are the casualties of accidents. The museum is left to pick up the pieces, both literally and figuratively. But even in the face of such losses, there is a silver lining. These incidents often spark important conversations about museum security, visitor education, and the delicate balance between access and preservation. They force us to confront the fragility of our cultural heritage and the importance of safeguarding it for future generations. Section 7. Lessons learned. Museums adapt and evolve. Museum mishaps, while unfortunate, often serve as catalysts for change. Each incident prompts a re-evaluation of security measures, visitor guidelines, and conservation practices. Museums have responded to these challenges in innovative ways. From motion sensors and laser beams to protective barriers and climate-controlled display cases, technology plays an increasingly vital role in safeguarding our cultural treasures. But technology alone is not enough. Museums are also focusing on visitor education, encouraging a culture of respect and awareness within their walls. Clear signage, informative brochures, and interactive exhibits all contribute to a safer environment for both art and visitor. The goal is not to create sterile, untouchable spaces, but rather to foster an atmosphere of appreciation and understanding. Section 8. The human element. A constant in the museum equation. Despite our best efforts, accidents happen. Museums, for all their safeguards and protocols, cannot entirely eliminate the unpredictable nature of human behavior. We get distracted, we stumble, we let our curiosity get the better of us. And sometimes, those moments of inattention have unintended consequences. But it's important to remember that museums are not just about the art they house. They're about the people who experience them. They're places of learning, wonder, and inspiration. And where there are people, there will always be an element of unpredictability. The challenge for museums is to find that delicate balance between protecting their collections and creating an engaging and accessible experience for visitors. Section 9. The enduring allure of art, despite its fragility. The stories of museum mishaps, though sometimes disheartening, ultimately underscore the enduring power of art. These objects, crafted by human hands centuries ago, continue to captivate and inspire us. Their fragility, rather than diminishing their value, only enhances it. It reminds us that these are not mere objects, but testaments to the human spirit, imbued with history, meaning, and emotion. And so we continue to flock to museums, drawn by the allure of the past, the beauty of creation, the sheer wonder of human expression. We marvel at the skill of the artists, the stories they tell, the worlds they create, and we do so with a renewed appreciation for the fragility of these treasures and the importance of preserving them for generations to come. Section 10. A renewed appreciation for the guardians of our heritage. The next time you step into a museum, take a moment to appreciate the unseen army of individuals working tirelessly behind the scenes. The curators, conservators, security guards, and countless others who dedicate their lives to safeguarding our cultural heritage. They are the guardians of our collective memory, the protectors of our shared history. They ensure that these treasures, often fragile and irreplaceable, are preserved for future generations to enjoy. Their work, often unseen and underappreciated, is a testament to the power of human dedication and the enduring belief in the importance of art and culture. So, the next time you encounter a museum mishap, remember the human element on both sides of the equation, the visitor and the guardian, and let it serve as a reminder of the importance of vigilance, respect, and a shared responsibility in protecting our cultural treasures.